Okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, a big test and something I can't tell while I'm doing this live is the audio. Hey, welcome back, y'all. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do an experiment just to see if I can do this. On attempt number 2, I found out some things. First, when I watch it back, the audio was horrible. I'm going to see if I can make somebody a mod mobile on my e-bike doing a real-time stabilization live stream using a GoPro and my phone. And one thing I learned, I should have had the background noise reduction feature enabled on my microphone. I have done that, and I have changed the settings on my phone so that I have a black background, but I did increase the font, and on this chat it did not get bigger, but I can kind of see it. I won't be able to see everybody's chat all the time, but I can glance down every now and then. I think this will work. Another thing that I did, and I'm going to show you here, I'm going to pull over where it'll be a little bit safer. I had my GoPro mounted here on my handlebar, and this is the thing I talked about ordering, where I have this ball joint, and I got to thinking, you know what, it would be better to put my GoPro on my bike helmet, and then I can show you. This is what I'm seeing, my phone on my handlebars, right? So it has a thing where I can say see your live stream, and I click that, and now I can see that. And here we go. Let's go here, add as a moderator. I never mind adding anybody as a moderator. It lets them check out other channels, and lets them know I trust them. And if they ever do something crazy, it's easy to make them not be a moderator anymore. So Aries, you're now a moderator, and just to catch everybody up, and Jeff already knows what I'm doing here. This is not so much about an e-bike ride out on an adventure. It's about learning, testing to find the most effective, highest quality video and audio I can create while live streaming, riding on pretty rough city streets on my e-bike in my hometown, and that's what I'm trying to do. Also, I wanted to see about data usage, just to let you know, prior to this one, I had done this all told with experiments where I was either creating a live stream that was unlisted, where nobody else could join me or see this. It's kind of fun to I'm doing this. It was so cool. In my experiment number 2, quite a few people came in. That was cool. But anyway, all total about 30 to 40 minutes of doing this. And in my plan, my T-Mobile plan, I have 5 gigabytes of hotspot data. Hotspot. I use 0.77 of that in that 30 to 40 minutes. So that's pretty good, because I don't plan on doing this like a ton. So I'm not worried about it. I did do a little searching and found out off by the past. Like if I was going to do this a whole bunch for 1 week, I could add some data to my plan just temporarily. $, I think it's $10. I could go from 5 gigabytes to 15. And for $15, I think I could go to 50 gigabytes per month or something like that. But I don't see the need to do that. This is not going to be my modus operandi, live streaming for my e-bike. I had just tried it. What kind of got this started was live streaming. Well, I discovered experimenting. So live streaming while driving in a vehicle, it's really jumpy. And what I have found is the stabilization, say from an iPhone, and you're live streaming, the stabilization takes place post-recording, right? So if you record a video while driving, that video is going to be a lot better quality video, easier to watch than if you live streamed it, because you lose that post-recording stabilization. And I've come to where I either have to get on a really busy street or turn around and go back into this neighborhood, and I choose to turn around because people are crazy. All right, so let me get pulled over here where I can look at the chat. My phone kind of shifted. I need to tighten that fitting up a little bit so that it quits moving. Yep, we tightened that up and got it tilted back. So when I looked back at attempt number 2, I found out the audio was horrible. I've got my mic set on background noise cancellation, and I heard this constant squeak in my bike on that one. I never heard that before. Afraid I can hope, and even if it was, maybe you couldn't hear it because I did the background noise on my. I'm using Hollyland Lark M1s. I'm using Pro Max. I'm using GoPro 11 black. 11 black. It's a helmet. Bike helmet, so that I could show how my phone is mounted on here. Yeah, and a big part of this experiment, we're coming back out here to see the noise, and the audio was just horrible for number 2, for my previous try at this earlier this morning, and just so much background noise. I don't hear that from my e-bike like the mic was picking up. The microphones are so sensitive. I mean, it sounded like I was riding on an 18-wheeler or something at times. So hopefully the background noise cancellation is making the audio you're hearing better. I won't hear that till I watch the playback and see for myself. And I think I wasn't thinking when I ordered this other contraption to mount my GoPro. I mean, I'll use this for different things at different points. It has a clamp that you can put on just about anything, and it has a pivoting head where you can get your camera pointed in just the right direction and lock everything down. And then of course with this this type of mount, you can put an adapter on there and go to the machine screw or really any kind of phone or camera mount. So it's still useful. And I had one for my GoPro and one for my phone, and I thought, you know, it would be better if I had my GoPro. It's what I wasn't thinking about. I already have a GoPro mount on my bike helmet. Just put it up there, and then that makes it a lot easier. Like if I want to say, oh look, there's a purple elephant over there in front of the church. I can just turn my head and you won't miss the purple elephant, instead of me trying to turn my handlebars to the left all of a sudden for you to see the purple elephant and somebody running over me. Yeah, so that's better, right? And I'm not going to make this very long. As I said in the first one, and I'll say it again, this is not about an adventure e-bike ride. This is about an experiment to figure out, when I do that, if let's say one day I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to make a scheduled live riding my e-bike, and I'm going to go from my neighborhood to downtown Brenham. See, I could do that. And I want the audio and the video quality to be good, to be watchable, to be enjoyable. And I didn't know how to do that without experimenting. So if you're here and you're participating in this experiment, your checks will be Texan. I would show you how to get from here to the Dairy Queen, except I probably wouldn't make it. I have to get on Highway 290 to do that, which is the main route between Houston and Austin, and it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. You don't want to be riding an e-bike on 290 unless you have a death wish. And this isn't going to be long. I'm going to end it shortly. I have done enough that I'm going to be able to test it and see if the audio got better, and how I do have to remember when I have a camera of any type mounted on my head to not run into any trees. GoPros are tough, don't worry. Ready? Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. I'm just being silly. So yeah, all right, look at that. See, I can look over here. What I was saying, I have to try to remember not to jerk my head around, make people dizzy. That's crepe myrtle. We have tons of crepe myrtles in my town. Over at the college, Blinn College is here, not far from my house, and they have lots and lots of crepe myrtles on campus. They're really beautiful this time of year. All right, so that's it. That's it. I don't have anything else. My experiment is complete. Let me pull over here just a second. There is something else I really want to do. If you'll bear with me just a very short while. I'm going to go down through here. Thank you, Deb, Trekking with Mike and Deb. Let me get up here. I don't want to miss anybody. You people are freaking awesome. Nature Dog Realms, Calvin the Boston, the river. And let me do this. Trekking with Mike and Deb. Unfortunately, their trip through Canada is coming to an end, or has come to an end by now. That's what I've been seeing on the videos, and I know there's some lag between when they film them and when I see them, but they go amazing places and do a really good job with their videos. And I try to make everybody a mod that comes to my videos, because it lets them connect with other people, and it shows them that until they prove different, that I trust them. So I got Hiking with Jackie Boy, Aries Virgo 88 from Toronto. I learned Toronto, Canada. Lives near the zoo. I learned that this morning. Just recently got connected with them. Ann, awesome freaking supporter my channel. Ann she just always comes in. She leaves comments. She's such a nice lady. And I Am Bloodshed. Where do I know you from? I Am Bloodshed. You call me brother. You know, 100 reactions at you, brother. So I trust people until they show me that I shouldn't. As a moderator. Oh, speaking of which, well, I screwed up. I can't wait to talk to Daisy from Daisy May. It is my understanding that I may have accidentally booted her from experiment number 2. I feel real bad about that. So I think I hope I have acknowledged and thanked everyone for coming in to this non-event e-bike riding experiment, live stream, attempted real-time stabilization / me jacking. But yeah, I'm done. I've just pulled up. You know, I realized something by comments that were made in my last one. When I ride a bike, I have a motorcycle license, and it was old country roads and stuff. But anyway, when we rode our e-bikes around the little town that I lived in, we didn't stop at stop signs or even just know cars coming. You just went right on through, and no big deal. And people noticed that I don't even slow down at stop signs on my e-bike. So I'll try to change that. You know, we try to get better as we go along. I keep saying I'm going to end this, and I'm going to do it. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is great. I can't wait to go see the replay of this.